Now you know there are a lot of hatchback, sedan and SUVs on the road and they're pretty common, right? And Peugeot is thinking, how can I make my car unique and different? Because this car belongs to none of those category. To say it's an SUV, it's not, but to say it's a sedan, it's not as well, which makes this car the king of its own category. So this right here is the brand new Peugeot 408. Now if you don't know about the 408, let me just give you a brief introduction. So this car was launched earlier last month, which makes this car still fresh, still new. And Peugeot before this was actually under Burma's Auto together with Kia and also Mazda. But now Stellantis themselves decided to take over, so they're basically the parent company of Peugeot and many other brands. Alright, so they're now under Stellantis, which makes it much better because now it's much more affordable and also it's very well equipped. So there are actually 3 different specs to choose from. You got the Allure, you got the Premium, and you got the GT. So the Allure starts from 146,000, the Premium starts from 166,000, and the GT, which is this, the top spec variant, costs 196,000. Alright, so now let's talk about the exterior styling. Now in terms of the exterior styling, firstly, can we just appreciate the design of what Peugeot has come up with? The 408, it just looks absolutely beautiful, especially in this color. So this color is called Obsession Blue. It's a dark blue color. It suits this car so well. So firstly, from the front you can see you have matrix LED headlights, which is, I've been told, is very bright, one of the brightest in the market. So you got here, and then you got this signature fang that comes all the way down. This serves as the daytime running light, which looks very good as well when the car is on, when it's at night. Alright, then you also have this new grille design with this body color elements. Got a new logo to the Peugeot one. You see, it's absolutely massive, and I love this logo so much because it looks so much more premium as compared to the previous one. Okay, now this car from the front you can see, right, it looks very low to the ground, but actually it's not. The ground clearance for this car is actually quite high up, so you don't have to worry if you go to car parking lots, alright, go to a high bump, it doesn't scrape one bit, which is always nice. Alright, so you come towards the side, this car comes equipped with 20-inch wheel. It's absolutely massive, and the design of the wheel you can see is so unique to Peugeot themselves. You see, I've never seen any car manufacturer done a wheel like this. Normally this kind of wheel, right, you expect it on an EV because you know EV have a very organic, very futuristic wheel design, but this car is not. Speaking of engine, so this car is powered by 1.6 litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces around 215 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. Now this car, right, you can get the full 300 Newton meters of torque at just 2,000 RPM. Which basically means that, let's say we're going for city driving, right? You're driving low speed, you also can experience the full 300 Newton meters of torque, which is always nice. Okay, then you got the side mirror blacked out for extra sportiness. Even the roof also is all blacked out. You got a massive sunroof here as well. Okay, and then just like from Ferrari, now Ferrari have to pay to actually get it painted, the Scuderia shield to paint on the side, but for this you don't have to, it's free for you. Okay, so they have the logo right here, and this logo actually looks really good. So the side profile of this car is one of my favorite bit. You can see it looks very aggressive. Remember, I say to say it's an SUV, it's not, because you see the design is actually quite low. To say it's a sedan, it's not as well. It's not a hatchback. So this one is actually a crossover fastback. Yeah, maybe you put it that way. And one thing nice about this car is this area right here. Alright, it looks like an Urus, right? The Urus design also have this. And the way you got this Supreme roofline that cuts down, you got this design element piece here. I'm not sure if this is functional, but this is normally the Vortex generator. Yeah, like the Honda Civic as well, it cuts all the way down. But one thing I realized is this car doesn't have a windshield wiper at the back. So let's say if there's any dirt, or maybe you don't need because air doesn't go over there. Alright, you also have this integrated spoiler here, you see? Yeah, it's those tiny details that makes this car really cool. You can see it comes up right here. Yeah, see the back design. You got this smoked out clear tail lights. Yeah, the design also is very unique. You got this slanted piece right here as the tail lights. Yeah, this car looks really good from the front and from the back as well. Now this bottom part here, some people may say it's too much. You can see, yeah, just a lot of, it's very chunky, very big, but over time you actually get used to it because this car is huge. So this one, you can actually forgive it. Okay, so if you open up the boot, just press this. You can either kick it underneath, you got kick sensor, or you can just open. So it's powered tailgate, and it reveals a huge amount of boot space. When I say huge, right, you can see you literally can put a lot of things inside here. You want to fold the seats down, you can just push this, it folds down. You push this, it goes down, then gives you over 1,000 liters of space. So in terms of practicality, this car definitely is more than enough. Okay, so let's just close it. And now let's check out the interior. Now to enter the car, this is the keys for it. Obviously it has a casing, but technically you don't have to use this. You can just put this in your pocket because when you walk towards it, it detects you and automatically unlocks. When you walk away, it automatically locks, which is very convenient. Alright, so now let's check out the cockpit because this car actually looks very sporty inside. So you can see the design is very agey, you got a lot of lines and shapes, right? You got this very sporty steering wheel with the flat top and flat bottom with the GT badging right there. Even the seats itself, you can see you have this Peugeot badge embossed on the headrest. These are all finished in Napa leather, which is very premium. You have very thick side bowstring to support you when you corner hard. It's also perforated, it's very soft and very plush. This one also has massage features and also heated. Yeah, for the price you're paying for under 200,000, right? You're getting so much, alright? So if you take a seat inside, let me just close the door, but before I close, you can see the build quality. Yeah, this Alcantara finish, yeah, it's very, very nice. The quality, the material they used. Alright, so foot on the brake. Let me just start the car for the moment. Let it wake up because it's kind of hot inside. Alright, so one thing cool about Peugeot is their instrumental cluster. You have this three-dimensional effect. The 3D effect you can see is actually floating. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, but it's really, really cool. It shows you all the useful information right here. Okay, and if you change the driving mode, watch what happens. Basically, it changes color as well. You got eco, you got normal, you got sport. When you turn to sport, everything turns red. Even the buttons here, see, all turns red as well. So you have these two different separate screens. The bottom here are all the shortcut keys, which basically you can actually move down, move down, move down, which makes life more easier because nowadays we actually get very overwhelmed with what the buttons inside, right? If you just put it here, it's very convenient. So you have everything on this car. You got wireless Apple CarPlay, you got Android Auto, you got the full ADAS features here as well. You press on this, yeah, it shows you everything. Basically, you got most of the features inside here. Alright, and then if you press on seat options, so like I said on the seats, right? So these are the heated seats for the passenger, for the driver. If you press on massage, alright, the massage also, you got so many things. See, you can stretch, okay? You got lumbar, you got shoulders, you got snake, you got side to side. Yeah, it's very flexible. You can play around. It's actually very, very comfortable. Alright, and one thing about this car, right, in particular, right, is previously Peugeot owners always complained that their glove box, right, when you open up, there's actually a fuse box right there which takes up most of the glove box space. But now for the new Peugeot 408, guess what? No more. So you got a full space inside for you to put your things, which is always nice. Okay, so the design you can see, yeah, you got this wrap around aircon. It goes from side to side. At the design, you got this panoramic sunroof as well. If you open this up, you see, extends all the way towards the back. It doesn't go all the way, but it stops here, right, just before the rear passenger. Alright, yeah, so which makes this car really, really premium. Okay, so the bottom here you can see you got wireless charging here. You got some slot here to put the stuff. You got secret socket. You got Type-C, two cup holders. And if you want it to be very clean, you just push this up. It closes, so you can put more things here as well. Alright, you can put your car key here. You open this up, like BMW, you can see. It opens up, you view some storage space inside. It's very deep. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, so now let's check out the back. So just open this up. You can see it's actually very, very spacious at the back as well. I'm actually kind of surprised, and it's very, very comfortable, okay? Because you can see the seats are actually reclined back. So on longer distance journey, right, it's actually very comfortable. So let me just demonstrate. See, I take a seat inside. You can see the amount of legroom I have. Yeah, this car is... Yeah, in terms of practicality and in terms of comfort, right, this car is number one. So you can see it feels very nice. The Napa leather, you open this up, it reveals two cup holders. And this one also, you got true loading. Basically, it goes all the way. If you've got tall stuff or long stuff, you can just put it here. Yeah, then you got this very nice view of the panoramic sunroof. It just looks so premium, right, from this angle. Alright, also huge thanks to GE Carriage for allowing me to film this car right here today. Got two AC vents here, got this netting which isn't my favorite because I prefer having the plastic one instead of having this netting, but it is how it is. You got two more USB-C right there. Yeah, the back is actually kind of comfortable. Nice. So I just came back from driving this car. Sadly, I couldn't film the driving because something happened to my GoPro. It didn't work. But anyways, to share my driving experience on this car, right, two things. Number one would be the handling of this car. It's really, really sharp and nimble. Yeah, wouldn't expect for such a huge car. Number two would be the soundproofing. It's literally next level. When you're driving at high speed, right, you can't really hear the wind noise or even the engine noise, right? You can't hear both of them, which is really, really good. The soundproofing is actually on par with the German brands, competitors. Alright, another thing I forgot to touch on would be the speakers on this car. So this one is using focus speakers, which is really, really good. But sadly, I couldn't show you guys because due to copyright reasons. Now, the GT spec, right? The Allure and Premium actually gets you a spare tire. But for the GT, you don't have a spare tire. Why? Because they actually put a subwoofer at the back. So you can imagine how good the sound system on this car makes, okay? So yeah, for this car, right, under 200,000, right, you're getting so much. You get the looks. Everyone literally turn their heads and look at what is this car, because it's so striking, right, in blue color, and it's very aggressive. Okay, the driving dynamics, everything, you got a creature comfort, wireless CarPlay, you got massage seats. What more can you ask for? You got a lot of boot space at the back as well, sunroof, very comfortable back seats, longer distance journey, no problem. You wanna drive fast, no problem. You wanna attract people, no problem. Yeah, this car literally ticks almost every boxes, okay? Now I know some of you guys may argue like, yeah, last time Peugeot, when you order parts, right, it takes very long for it to arrive, but no worries, because they're actually, I heard, they're actually going to make a warehouse here. So next time, when there are parts issue, right, they just take from the warehouse. So yep, stay tuned for that. So yeah, I can see good things are coming with Peugeot in the future, because now it's under Stellantis as well. Oh yeah, more models are also coming with this new design language. So this design language is actually to attract a younger audience because it's so sporty. Alright, even the new 3008, right? Yeah, the design of Chi looks really, really cool. Alright, so yeah, huge thanks to GE Carriage here at Kota Damansara for allowing me to drive this car. Now, I'll leave the contact down below if you're interested to buy this car or even test drive this car. Alright, and yeah, with that said, if you guys enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and I shall catch you guys next time. Ciao.